Welcome to episode 24 of the BMF Reverberation podcast on the Konfidence and Klutch network. New media, energy, health as well. Hope y'all had a great week. I thank you for joining me this week as we go through this BMF thing, man. I know we're struggling a little bit with how stuff be unbelievable, but we're fans of the show. So we have an affinity for this show. So that's why we're here. That's why y'all joining me. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. All right, y'all. We ready to roll, man? Let's jump into it right now. Beat this pick. We going into production by Jay. I'm going into the crates and getting stuff that when I wasn't making beats that my friends used to send me. You know what I mean? So in other words, my friends was making music for their friends. You feel me? Let's do it. What we know so far from episode 306, Angel lets Meech know they have a secret grand jury against him, and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation is after him, and they want his man to testify against him for a murder. Meech says he's going to Lou to link up with his guy Jay Pusher he met down there at Jack the Rapper. Angel says, you can't be mad if I move on since he's going to St. Louis. And she heard that Glock paying well, and Meech tells her she's out of his circle of trust. She got to get out. Nicole's homeboy tells her he can teach her how to handle the joystick better. Charles says he's putting the family back together, starting with him and Lucille, and it's the reason she chose him over the doctor years ago. T tells his guy to be on the lookout when he's driving, way back in the day when he takes loads for him. LaWanda tells T to get away from her and their daughter because she knew who he was with. He was with Markeisha when she was having a baby. Detective Amberson got killed. Jen had to give up her gun and badge. Howard goes to pull a gun out on Henry because Henry was responsible for Kevin self-transitioning, and Blaze stops him. T went to Blaze to put their differences aside to try to get Henry on board, and Henry flame throws Dez, killing him. Current episode, Get Him Home. Synopsis. Meech travels to St. Louis to link up with Jay Pusher and his brother Carter and finds a new love interest. Man, I did not know that was so weedy. Yet he also learns the hustle in Detroit and in Atlanta is omnipresent. Yes, try to say that shit fast. All right, strap in. I can relax a little bit. We can relax for a little bit. Let me see a fine little thing, man. And the real nigga, I ain't no counterfeit. And we rolling with the fuck. Yep. Real nigga ain't no counterfeit. And we rolling with the mob ties, my guy. When I take it, busted on her. All right, 307. Brian is teaching young Meech about baseball. We see him about bunting. You know, the story always comes on, the story. Like this, fucking is like a soap opera, right? So we see Meech and T and them. He teaching them about bunting, and you don't know how to bunt, and you got to get your man on. Sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself to get your man on and put the team in better scoring position, right? And then it fast forward to St. Louis where Carter has some heat with those pitches at the baseball diamond. And their home girl is sweating Meech like crazy. And let me see, because I'm going to be saying her, they home girl. Her name is Kia, a.k.a. Slugger, and that's Saweetie. That's the best I ever seen Saweetie. That's 90s hairstyle, make her look that good. But she was moving around like something was wrong with her. But she was just irky-jerky too much in the show. So Kia, I had a Kia back in the day, is sweating Meech like crazy. You know, Meech likes how Jay Pusher has it sold in the one project and they can run shit, right? And then Carter went to go get some water and somebody came straight and kidnapped him in front of everybody. Like, I don't even understand how that shit happened. So nobody lay eyes on Carter. I mean, Carter can't go to the car and niggas just jump out and grab him like that. Like, that's just crazy. We at the park, but yeah, I know, y'all. I know. So what is this? We know it's going to be some shit, right? At T's restaurant, T says he's praying for Dez. He's paying for Dez's funeral. And Dez's cousin came in with a bag of guns ready to kill Henry, and T ain't with it. He put plenty of shit on there. T says war means more funerals. You want your mama to come to a funeral? He said, give me a chance to talk with Blaze to try to settle the score. T is trying to be strategic about shit. He ain't always with the violence, but man, they killed your mans, yo. And really, you got your mans killed, T. You got your mans killed. Because everybody else stepped off and he stayed double dipping. So, and that's why I believe with this decision, it was a bad decision, because when you in a game like that, some shit when you in a game ain't no talking about, because you got to prove a point. Maybe that's why I wasn't in the game that deep like that. So Henry is a made man, right? So peace is better than war for now. I agree with T for that, but it's a lot of motherfuckers on that list, T. And we all got a list. Cheers to your list. Cheers to my list. Jay Pusha. Jay Pusha is ready to go press some cats about his brother, right? Jay Pusha we thought Meech had a little temper at time. Jay Pusha is temper crazy, right? So Meech is on this philosophical shit with all the answers, right? You know, if we just do this and we do that and then we do you know what I'm saying? Meech always got some philosophical shit to say because he's a thinker. I appreciate them making Meech a thinker in the show. He just wasn't a dumbass nigga, you know what I mean? You know, he wasn't just, yeah, I love that. And that right hand. So, you know, Meech is trying to get Jay Pusha to not make any like rash moves, but Jay Pusha is out of control. So his ass did anyways to the cats on the phone that said, man, you sold us some stepped on weight, nigga, and we want the weight you promised us and our money back for what you shit, nigga. We got to deal with these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dawg, that's tall ass. You want your money back and the weight I promised, nigga, you kidnapped my brother? Like, so Jay says, I'm not paying, and they better have my brother in the park back by 4. Nigga, like, damn, yo, you playing with your little brother life, Jay Pusha? Like, they could have said, fuck it. They could have killed him anyway, but you don't, I mean, you give a motherfucker reason to kill him, but Jay Pusha knew them niggas was pussy. He ain't listening to Meech. Well, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to be. This, like I said, this is my city. I do shit my way, Meech. Nigga. Over there. Nigga, so. We see flowers on the porch at Charles and Lucille's, right? And Charles answers the door and it's a flower arrangement for Lucille there. Like, this doctor nigga is a little bold. I don't know if Lucille said, yeah, me and Charles still stay together, but he's a little fucking bold. And Charles asked, and read the card and shit, you know what I mean? So Lucille came down lying about being with LaWanda. I'm going to see LaWanda, and he look at the thing. Yeah, the filet mignon sucks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, fam. They need to just get away from each other. Like Charles, go to T's apartment, B. She want to be with another nigga. Like, you pop Mabel, and that was it. She want to be in a relationship with a motherfucker. You just fucking Mabel, and that's the difference. That is the difference. I cheated on you. I'm sorry. It happened. I didn't mean to. It was a situation. I got hot and bothered, baby. And, you know what I mean? It don't happen like this all the time. I cheated on you, though. Man, it was just some type of attraction I had with her or whatever. We too old to be talking about I was too high and too drunk. You feel me? Like, you shouldn't be too high or too drunk to not know what you need to do. But, you know, one time, a couple time things, right? Not no full relationship. You courting the motherfucker, going out to eat, buying her shit and all that shit. No, I ain't doing all that. So who's more out of order? Charles, because he broke the seal first, or Lucille, because she was trying to figure out what the fuck is going on? So, yeah, I answered the door to my motherfucking house, and this shit was here. Like, on some bird shit, Lucille can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? But Lucille had a real-ass conversation and told Charles, she'll decide who she spend the rest of her life with. Wait a minute, motherfucker, we're married. To death do us part, all that Christian shit you be talking, Lucille. We're married. We're married. I broke our vows. Okay, well, man, listen. And then she talking about, I'm not a trophy. This ain't no competition between you and this nigga, but you want to go with and I'm going out with the nigga too. Like, damn. Lucille. It said, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Shout out to Jay. Blaze showed up to the restaurant, bought T a gift for the baby. And T was like, man, I got to put a deal off the table because Blaze won't deal with Henry. Like, that's my daughter. She runs her own thing. I'm trying. I can't talk with her. and I can't let you do anything to her. Like, shit, oh, that's out there. So T is right, nigga. Either you part of the solution, you part of the problem, nigga. So we all know what that means. We know this shit means war now, right? So I'm thinking, watching this shit, T, you might have to kill Blaze ass too then. You got to take out the whole shit, but you got to know how connected Blaze is, B. You might have to take out the whole thing, the whole operation. You ready for that shit, T? But they wouldn't have no problems if Henry wasn't trying to be on BMF turf. That's the catch. But her daddy told her to chill, but he ain't. And this is where I get just, the shit get conjumbled. Fuck confused, conjumbled with a whole bunch of shit in this show. So we see Jay push at the crib, right? And he had, remember he told the motherfuckers, bring Carter back by 4. His boys gonna bring Carter back, right? They brought back a finger in a shoebox, nigga. There goes baseball. So moms ain't having none of that shit. Hey, nigga, kill them niggas, cuz, and bring your motherfucking brother back, nigga. Like, moms wasn't playing none of that shit, yo. And I want to know, how the fuck does Meech get in these fucked up situations out of town so fast, Meech? Damn, Meech. Too many issues real quick, fam. Shit. So Meech is like, on some G shit. I'll get them back, man. If they want the dope, man, I will figure it out later, man. I'll get the dope to get them back, man. They cutting fingers off and shit. We don't need none of that. Jay Push ain't listening. Them niggas, he called them cats and told them, nigga, I'm putting money on y'all head, nigga, instead of paying y'all. Like, what the fuck? But this is his city. He want to do it his way. He a hothead and he ain't listening to nobody. So, okay, nigga. They got your brother that just cut off a fucking finger. What you think they gonna do next, nigga? Take the L, then retaliate, revenge, and get back, Jay Pusher, but okay. He told his people $100K for killing them niggas and $200K for bringing Carter back alive type shit. Meech calls Nia about needing 1,000 bricks, nigga. T ain't with it, though, but told Meech he's always in someone else's business, which is true. T has a point. But he said that I'll send that shit over you. But Meech was like, nigga, if you was in the same thing, nigga, I'll do this shit for you, nigga. I got a brother. I want a motherfucker to look out for me, which is a fact. Jen is at home with her father, and he's cleaning up blood from Amberson getting murdered at her crib. And he want to know, are you going to fight, baby, like you said you're going to fight for this shit? Because you can do this shit. I don't want you giving up now. And she was like, I'm not as strong as my sister was, that self-transition. And the pops are like, you are. And she told her daddy, I love you. And it was all good. Now, we do see Lucille over at LaWanda's at first. I'm like, you're using tongue twister. With Lucille over LaWanda, you're using. That's a lot. So, what the fuck am I talking about? So Lucille is over at LaWanda's, right? So she did go over there. And T comes in and LaWanda gives T the business. How ass, nigga? What the fuck, bitch? What you over here for, nigga? Where the old bitch you fucking? And just crazy every time. So Lucille tried to tell Desiree and LaWanda, and Desiree be dressing sexy. The motherfuckers sometimes at the crib. What she be on? Desiree and LaWanda, T can come and see his kids when he want. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, Lucille. This is our motherfucking house. The granny can come see the kid whenever she wants to, but this nigga tripping with this old ass bird bitch that almost got this nigga killed. But y'all trip, all right, whatever. And I want to know, when did Lucille get dressed? So maybe because she had on that windy shit earlier talking to Charles. So maybe she was on the way to work and then took her clothes with her to LaWanda's. I don't know. When did she come home and take a shower? Whatever. Okay. So then Markeisha and Desiree walk out of the room. So Lucille got at T about leaving Markeisha alone. Like, you need to leave her ass alone, man. And T talking about, she's a major part of my life now. Nigga, stop. You was supposed to just be fucking with her for information about the CPS shit, which we still don't know who called that shit. We could say Brian and Henry, but I could say Markeisha now, because Markeisha be doing all types of bugged out shit. Now, this is when I was ready to turn the shit off. She's a major part of your life now, nigga. No, nigga, your new daughter is a major part of your life. What the fuck are we talking about, man? Y'all not finna make it seem like T. Y'all trying to make T like he was the whole ass nigga when it came to his kids, kind of. I don't like that piece. But then we don't even see Meech with his kids though. Like, I don't like that shit either. T then flipped it on Lucille about Dr. Reese, and yeah, Nikki told me about Dr. Reese, and you talking about family and shit. Marquisha ain't family, neither is he. What the fuck you doing? And she T, stay out of my business now. I'm like, no, Lucille, you over there in their business, in Desiree and LaWanda business. Two wrongs don't make it right, it makes it even, nigga. Y'all gotta chill, though. I don't like how they taking Lucille character arc to be a bird, though, right now. I don't like that shit. Lucille will stand up. I don't like that shit. What? Yeah. Yo. Put two to the chest or two to his head. I don't give a fuck. Long as he dead, that's what I said. And yeah. Yeah. Carter kidnappers, right, is worried about the nigga they have to pay and not Jay Pusha. Man, we got to pay big folks. Fuck this nigga. We got to pay big folks. How we gonna get this money? Okay, then. Right? So Jay Pusha's cat come in through the back door, right, without shooting and try to sneak in. Why that nigga just get the blasting when he got the shot? Pow, pow. Why he just get the pow, pow? And what the fuck is he doing, right? So he gets macheted the fuck up. Oh, then the other nigga come through the front door. He ain't hear no blasting, right? With a tech and on some Call of Duty shit, just not no short burst. You know what I mean? He all up here, nigga. Like, throw your hands in the air, nigga, and we don't care, nigga, what other people say, nigga. That shit wasn't hitting shit. You know what I mean? So, and then he gets up out of the motherfucker, right? And then the kidnappers get out of there with Carter. Like, nigga, if you get out of there, niggas got the bus and bucka back at you. Nigga, ain't you supposed to go where your guy at? You ain't gonna leave, man. I don't know. There's a lot of leaving your guys in this show, fam, and there's some shit going on. So I'm like, what? That's BS, yo. I said, how y'all niggas bugging first? Get the fuck out of here. How them niggas get away with Carter, fam? You got the tech. Like, how? Nigga, you okay? Man, I don't know. I think he's supposed to have been still spraying. They can't get out of there with Carter, right? So we see Nicole and her little guy going to school and shit, and the metal detector goes off, and her guy tells the security the box cutter is his and shit. But he's like, how's this yours? And they say C. Flannery on it. And I'm like, wait a minute. But I'm like, all right, yo. Well, I'm like, when has Nikki been pressed by girls at school? I'm like, oh yeah, this over the Darius shit. But how random. All of a sudden, that day, Nikki gets caught with the box cutter. Come on, B. I mean, it's part of Nikki's story, though. So they add Nikki's story in, and Nikki got caught with the box cutter. Okay. All right. So, T, man, and what I don't understand, I don't think they would have to do that. Couldn't T and somebody have somebody, if that can't be there, Nikki gets picked up and dropped off from school every day. I understand we wanted to have a normal life. But if she's feeling a certain way, y'all, wouldn't y'all think that she would have that BMF security, nigga? Like, I'm thinking she should have that BMF security. T-Man's taken away, right? This nigga had like a medical emergency or something, hit the bump, and kills himself, accident with the coke blow up in the car. I think that's a truck full of cocaine. That's what somebody said. Come on, B. I'm like, man, come on, B. This nigga... Man, stop, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all saw that shit. Come on, B. Come on, B. I don't know why they fucking with me. Bush it out. Okay, whatever, man. So, oh my God. Oh man. Here we go. It was just okay. We got Marquisha at T's apartment, right? All right. She's looking for a pen about something, and she goes in the drawer, and of course, conveniently, this nigga leaves the title to the minivan that he bought for LaWanda with the kids, which LaWanda mama hated. It ain't no time to clench you, though. Like, damn. Like, oh my God, man. And sees the minivan, and she automatically has an issue with it. He's taking care of his children and his children's mother by making sure they straight, which takes him out of having to do shit, which, first of all, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I need to for my children. If the chick got a problem with it, she can move the fuck around. See, because my kids were here before you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't understand. My new daughter got here, so I'm going to take care of her. Like, you just Birds, right? Then she got to quizzing T about shit, talking about she's trying to be the bigger woman and all this shit. And what gift did you have? And all this shit. And fuck out of here. And like I'm gonna get her a gift. And saying T gets the call about his man crashed the truck, so it's a wrap. It's just get out of here, man. So we see Charles and Lucille go to the police department, and Nikki is at them about, now listen, I tried to tell y'all at my family dinner, and I'm still salty about the dairy and shit. And I said, yep. Right, she posed motherfucker, have y'all seen somebody die and all that shit in front of you? And there's nothing you can do, motherfucker. Y'all can't tell me I ain't supposed to have a box cutter with me. I couldn't help my folks. And Charles couldn't take it and had to walk the fuck off. Like, Charles, you supposed to be in there, though, but I get it. You let mama handle that. Oh, my God. Brian meets with Jen at the bar. And Jen was like, before I got fired and shit and suspended, I put info on Henry and his pops. And, what I'm saying, I think the pops Blaze is in the captain's pocket. And Brian like, of course. So Brian tells they're protecting on both sides, the police, the streets, the judicial shit, all that shit. They kind of free reign right now. And Jen like, I want to take Henry down. And Brian, of course, is with it because she the reason that Kevin has passed away. Right? We see Meech telling Jay Pusha the wait is going to be longer with the bricks because the niggas got fucked up. Jay Pusha talks about not being good enough to make the major leagues, and Carter was his hope and all this shit. And Jay Pusha gets the call about his man getting killed and shit. Like, so of course they got to go over to the spot to investigate. T got Henry's distros. They're talking about, I got a way to cut one bird into two without cutting it and making it stepped on, and it'll cost y'all $7,000 less than what Henry is selling this shit to y'all for. Y'all come fuck with me. So he's trying to take Henry's distro. That's a hell of a discounted deal. So Jay Pusha and Meech and Kia go to the crib, right? Sees his man's dad macheted up. And Jay Pusha like, man, I got to get the fuck up out of here. And Meech see some Chinese boxes with a name on it. And Meech tells old girl and his other mans, after looking at your Chinese food, I got a plan. Of course, Meech. Of course, Meech got a fucking plan. We know this already, right? However, y'all can't tell Jay about it. Okay, nigga. So I was like, how does the Chinese food come into play? Going to the restaurant? I was lost for a minute, but yeah, they're going to go to the restaurant, right? So Markeisha goes to see LaWanda. What the fuck? Markeisha goes to see LaWanda. That's crazy, first of all. So Markeisha, I'm coming in with a peace offering. We're both going to be in T's life, and I just want to make sure that we both have an understanding. You bald ass bitch. LaWanda was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm the one. I'm the queen of this shit. You old ass bitch. She's like, you come over here with your mink on and shit, bitch. You don't think he bought me the same mink, bitch? Ha ha. Like, bitch, it don't matter. It don't matter, bitch. She told her, she was like, he gonna be with me because I got his bloodline, motherfucker. What you got, bitch? It made Markeisha look dumb as fuck. You ain't finna have no babies because you old as fuck. Good one, LaWanda. Markeisha, get the fuck out of here. Desiree was bugging like a motherfucking too, because she's an opportunity. Like, wait a minute, don't throw it in, because LaWanda threw it here. Bitch, you can take this mink with you, so you can have two, bitch, of the same one. Bitch. The Desiree was like, nah, bitch, keep that mink. Shit. Oh man. So Sterl brought Meech the product and shit. I want to know how he got there that quick, but he left. You know what I mean? He left in that gotta be a good, man, shit. That got to be a good 14-hour drive from Detroit to St. Louis, right? Well, it all depends how they drive, though, because, the way we go to St. Louis is a different way. Like, we got to drive through Illinois. Illinois is long as hell, B. So, yeah, we got to go straight down from Milwaukee. From Detroit, they go on an angle, so I don't know. But whatever. It's TV, niggas. But it had to be the next day. Police come and raid the projects where Jay pushing them at. And they get in Meech shit with the dope. Meech's like, no, nigga, your plate's from out of town, nigga. Let me get this shit. I got a plan, nigga. Meech always got a plan. Well played. He put Jay Pusha Cardinals hat on and like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Just got traded trying to find the practice facility and all that shit. Had the baseball and the bat and the thing and all that shit in the glove and shit. Salute to Meech for that. So we see Markeisha getting put over by the police, and it's a nigga named Vince. He gave her his number and the ticket. Like, this is... She looks terrible, like the bird, like bullshit out of place ass scene, man. I don't even know, but we know what's gonna happen. T gonna have to end up having to kill the nigga, man. We see Nikki at home and her guy comes over knocking on the window, throwing rocks and shit. She's like, you gonna get me in trouble. And he was like, I want to make sure you know, I'm gonna make sure you safe from here on out. You ain't gotta worry about it. And Nikki, I like you, Nikki. I like you too. And they kiss and shit. So, and then it leans into Lucille and Reese kissing, and Lucille, I want it all. I want it all. Give it to me, all that shit. And Lucille talking about she wants to have fun. And Reese like, yeah, I want you to be with me and all this shit. I just want to have fun. I want to make a decision. I was a teenage mother and wife and all this shit. Reese want to lock that shit down, but said he'll wait forever for her. Man. Y'all see what my glass was when I started doing this shit? This ain't nothing but a seltzer, a Hornito seltzer. But yeah, man, this shit is... I don't believe in shit making you drink, but this shit is making me drink. When I really... This is what I watched. This is what you watched. You watched this shit. At this point, man, BMF just need to be a half an hour show and cut all the bullshit out, man, for real. So, Markeisha sees Vince out. I did her trifling ass call Vince there, right? Of course she planned this shit out. T showed up and she's acting like a bird, like, oh, this is T, and that kind of shit right there can get niggas killed, cause T like, who the fuck is you, nigga? You know, nigga, boom, and then she's like, oh, T, oh, that made me wet, and I want you to touch it. Come on. Jealousy makes the pussy wet. Come on, y'all. Y'all watch this same shit, B. Y'all didn't get irritated? Come on, man. I was laughing like a motherfucker, man. So Jen goes to the gambling spot with the blind big, and here go Henry over right away with her corny ass lines. Hey, wanna have fun? What the fuck, man? Come on. Oh, man, B. What is going on? So Jen got the corny lines. Hey, baby. Come on, man. They ain't got the same writers as Power, for real. Oh, man. So they talking, and then Jen sees some shit. Henry sees some shit on Jen's arm and shit, and talking about what's her name, and Jen looks like, I don't know what to say type shit. Man, it's some bullshit, man. Jen is a motherfucking detective and didn't have a fake-ass name. Woo. Okay. So we see Meech and Slugger Kia. They outside of the Chinese joint, right? And it was nice. They had the good ass, bummy ass clothes on, and they were just waiting to see if folks was gonna come in and out of that bitch. They asked for money. He like, I ain't got it. And the old girl was like, yo, to see if the cats come get the food, and they do. Yo, and Meech approaches him, and of course, that right hand comes out. Pow! Meech got that shit, nigga. Now this shit gets real, right? Eye for an eye. So Meech tells the cat to get Carter to him, and I'll help you get out the loot, nigga. And then Sterl back there, he's like, but hold up. First of all, nigga, we got some business to handle. Stab that nigga in the finger. Ah! And then Slugger, oh, that was his cousin too, nigga. And let Slugger just waka, whoop his ass, man. Yo, okay then. This and I'm like, okay then, nigga, that's the best scene. Like, yo. But look, it happened so late in the fucking show, man. Fuck all that other shit don't even matter, B. Like, none of that shit, man. Then we see Jen going back meeting with Brian with her blonde wig on after meeting with Henry. And Brian is pissed she went by herself, and like, next time we gotta do this shit together. Like, nigga, you can't go up in. Nigga, they was gonna kill you, nigga. Like, so how you gonna help her infiltrate that shit together in the same place? I wait. This shit is dumb, B. Then we at the crib and shit with Jay pushing his mama and them and slugging. Carter come home and shit. Mom's is happy and asked me, did you bring my baby home? And Meech put it on the set. Nah, nigga, we all did. I was a part of it. However, she's talking about getting him some fresh bandages. Some fresh bandages? The nigga missing a finger found. What he needs to do is go to the motherfucking hospital because the time may be passed for him to reattach the finger, but he has to get stitched up and tetanus shots and all this shit. Writers, what the fuck? Some fresh bandages. Okay. So Jay Pusha asked Meech how he got to Carter without him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So Meech like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We need to get him out the loo, nigga. Like, he can't be here. He gonna be a target for you and shit, you know what I'm saying? And fuck them other niggas and all that shit, and we good. So Meech's like, I need a pad out here. We got shit on lock. And Jay says he got a spot. Of course, Slugger, Kia over there just love the shit. Her ass just moving and shit like this and shit just for no reason. And Jay Pusha said, Meech, you family for life, G. Okay, then. Then Duffy called about the grand jury going away. So, okay, Meech can go back to the A now. And Slugger and Meech get it in. That was a silly ass scene, too. Yeah, my mama put me in baseball, so I play with the boys. And that made me a hustler. And oh, man, dog. Man. We see T at the restaurant and Hoop is there and T talking about, nigga, you put that on your tab. And T says they flipped the last of Henry's clientele. Okay. Then we see we back at the A. We back at the Platinum Palace. Meech came back to the A, popped up. Tina T was hype and Duffy told him Glock is the king of the A now. And Meech says not for long. All right. Woo, man. Last week's episode was very good. So let me just get into let me get into final episode trailer predictions. All right. Meech said they're trying to make drug crimes federal, and he wants to protect the work and the homies. Facts, yep, is going to a different level now with the powder. And they're targeting blacks and all that shit. We know what happened. The 1994 crime bill, you know what I mean? Because all the shit that was going on. We see what y'all doing, Meech and shit, and all the killing and murder and shit, right? So Vince tells T that Marquise is very high class and he doesn't have what it takes to keep up with her. And T is at Vince about Marquise. You're like, nigga, you. Oh, God. So we see a raid, we see guns, we see shooting. Then we see Jen saying taking out Henry and BMF could get her and Bryant some peace. Peace. Peace out. Shit, motherfucker. Final thoughts, man. Kia AK Slug is Saweetie. Hell no. That was fine, but that was the best I ever saw. I'm going to say that again. 90s women look the best. It was her hair, G. We better get this shit moving before they get canceled. This show. It could be a half an hour show, straight up, because this shit ain't hitting for this hour, B. There's too much extra bullshit. We got to get to the I don't like this shit because we on season 3 right now. They might not, man, they got renewed for the 4th one. That might be all she wrote. They already said on Stars what they're doing. These next 3 episodes better be all fire. That's all I got to say, man. Whew. Thank y'all for supporting me through this shit, getting my take on this shit. Love BMF, love the actors and all that shit. The writers, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Y'all working for somebody else right now. This shit don't make no sense, man. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the extra bullshit, fluff ass scenes. This shit BMF, and y'all turning this shit about a whole bunch of other shit. I'm telling you, make this bitch a half an hour. And make that shit just action-packed for that half an hour. Each episode could have been taken down at half an hour and been more impactful than this hour shit they doing, man. Whew. Let me know in the comments, y'all. I need y'all to get y'all confidence together, get your clutch together, listen to and follow Network on various platforms. Confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, wherever you listen to your podcast. Shit. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, review is important. Follow us on X and Instagram at KNK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nail, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, your host of the BMF Reverberation podcast. At Confidence in the Clutch podcast. I keep on hearing shit, y'all, about the acclaimed TV series. It's this song and shit in the background. About the acclaimed TV series BMF. Have a safe and healthy night. If you listen to the Daytime Credit Grade Day on purpose, y'all. Come on, BMF. Take us home with these next 3 episodes, man. This shit is struggle to do, but I'm 10 toes down, so I'm fucking with you. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.